Hello everybody and greetings from Southern California. The date is July 8th, 2019. For the next week, we are going to be staying at Anaheim Harbor RV Park, which is impeccably located right next to Disneyland and very close to the convention center, where we are going to attend VidCon. While we're here, we'll see Laguna Beach, hike Elmore Canyon, explore this beautiful coastline all the way to Long Beach, and an unplanned serendipitous visit to Disneyland. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah. I've decided to come to downtown Disney to check it out, since it is pretty much walking distance, about a mile or so. Very nice and Disney-esque, as Disney usually is. Well, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm coming to you from Disneyland. And well, you knew I was gonna come to Southern California at some point for VidCon, which is happening here, just half a mile away at the convention center. I just arrived, I'm kind of hungry, so I decided to come to the downtown Disney area here. By the way, I can't wait to see that movie. I hear it's really good, Toy Story 4. This is the downtown Disney area here. I'm gonna find something to eat, maybe some craft beer. And then back to the RV park. I'm gonna be in this area for about a week. And I found the brewery. Not very busy today here on a Monday. Oh, I forgot to mention today is my birthday. So I just had a nice burger and a couple of IPAs there at the brewery. We are so close to Disneyland that every night I think we're going to be regaled by this awesome fireworks show. And with Disney, it's not always about the quantity, but the quality. Very nice pyrotechnics, and I am sure if you're in the park they will be synchronized to music and all that, but I'll take the free show from here any day. VidCon begins tomorrow, but let's just go around town, see what's going on. Good afternoon, actually. Let's explore. Check it out, the Disney monorail. While the main purpose of my stay here is to attend VidCon and catch up on some work, the explorer in me kicks in from time to time, so we're going to Laguna Beach. I haven't really done much research, except for this place on top of a hill called Top of the World, which is supposed to be a great viewpoint, so we'll take it from there. It seems like an artsy town for sure. Up and up we go! It is so quintessentially Southern California, huh? All these lavish hilltop homes. Very pretty drive up the steep hill. Here we are. Alta Laguna Park. There's supposed to be a short trail to the highest point. Actually, there are a bunch of trails, most of them converging at the top of the world, some of them coming from all the way down at sea level. Well, very nice park here in Laguna Beach. Very nice temperature, it's like 72 degrees, which is perfect. I'm gonna go for a little hike here. See what's going on. It is quite spectacular, actually. Even though it is not the clearest of days and the horizon is not all that visible. Come to think of it, this is my first view of the Pacific Ocean on this particular trip. I was checking Zillow out of curiosity, and most of these houses right here are worth between $2 and $4 million. Probably not moving here anytime soon. Besides, I don't really feel like towing the trailer up these hills. Kind of a hazy day. As I've learned, it is usually the case on the West Coast, especially in the summer. Here we have some wildlife in the form of a rattlesnake. I had never actually seen one so close, at least not in the wild.
Isn't that a rattle? Yeah, it is.
Oh man, kind of scary, huh? I don't know if scary is the right word, but creepy for sure. Let's go back down to sea level. Laguna is supposed to be a beach after all, right? Oh yeah, this is nice. Let's find parking and walk around a little bit. They have this boardwalk here, right next to the beach. And let me tell you, there is something special about this California coast. Very alluring, kind of glamorous, with all these beachfront condos, the tall and skinny palm trees. Maybe we've watched too many movies, played too many video games based in this setting, that it almost looks familiar in a strange way. Let's continue northwest for a couple of miles along the coast to Cove State Park. Crystal Cove here, bunch of hiking trails and bunnies, lots of bunnies. From the campground we get great views of Crystal Cove and Abalone Point. And of course, the Pacific. There's even some people in the water. This one is definitely going on the list of places to stay at for the next time we come to California. Water and electric sites are not cheap, about $75 per night, and primitives are like $38 plus fees and taxes. But can you imagine waking up to this? It is quite a bargain, actually, compared to $20 million for that home just across the cove. Oh yeah, Pacific Ocean. One of these days we have to come to this campground and camp here. One of these days. for a little hike here. I didn't realize the views looking back are starting to get pretty amazing. There's the campground down there. This here, by the way, Elmore Canyon. And it is a pretty long trail, so I'm just gonna do a segment here today. Beautiful hike, beautiful weather here in Southern California. Actually, I'm gonna really enjoy the view coming back down. Yeah, I think this is as far as I go. I could keep going, but yeah, I never intended to hike this much today to begin with. Little bunny rabbit. And we're back by the parking lot. I never expected this area to have so many hiking trails. Alright, that was a very satisfying hike, actually. We continue towards Newport Beach. The sun will be setting soon. I saw this place on the map called Inspiration Point, so let's get inspired. And it is here, in this beach called Corona del Mar. It is inspiring, and the Southern California haze subtly enhancing the view across the channel onto Balboa Beach over there and Corona del Mar State Park Beach right here, a public beach. There's a municipal parking lot, and then we have all these oceanfront properties here to the right. Let's go down to the lower observation point. Such a beautiful beach here. Just half a mile long. Let's continue. Ooh, this seems like a good spot to watch the sunset. Oh yeah, it is going to be a wonderful sunset here overlooking Newport Bay. perfect way to end the day. Tell you what, I'm hungry, so I'm going to stop by In-N-Out, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, hello everybody. Decided to walk down to the convention center. It's about 2 miles, but it should be walkable. The weather is beautiful.
There, we can even see some of the rides from Disneyland. VidCon, by the way, the world's largest online video event, and this is the 10th anniversary.
Got my wristband.
Here we are, VidCon! There's the line of people picking up credentials. I'm glad I got mine on the mail, actually. And I'm early. Not too many people here. Not yet, anyways. Let's step inside.
Perhaps I'm too early.
Perhaps I'm too early? As in a day early? They're actually still setting up, and something tells me I'm not even supposed to be in here.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Very impressive, the convention center. As I said, I kind of snuck in earlier. Nobody stopped me at the door, so I just, went for it. They're setting up in there. I'm gonna have a hot dog because it's the easiest thing to eat right now.
I'm gonna go back to the RV park, and I'll be back later for the industry pre-party.
So I took a break, went to the RV, and now I'm back. Well, yes, you can see lots more people this time of the day. It's right now 4 p.m. Pacific time here.
Alright, I'm going to go find that industry party. It's supposed to be taking place at the Hilton next door. Very nice, this area with all these palm trees.
So this is the pre-party for the industry track. Of course, first thing people do is get in line for the bar, and I got a Town Park local IPA from Anaheim, California.
I always find these types of events kind of awkward since you don't know anybody. Still, I got to talk to a couple of people, which is the main reason I chose the industry track. To network, and more than anything to learn, to improve my skills. There are 3 tracks here at VidCon: Community, Creator, and the one that I chose, Industry. Was it worth the investment to go for the higher tier? In my case, probably not, but more about that later.
Well, that's it.
Let's go back to the convention center.
Well, the day is slowly coming to an end. Here I decided to come back to the main area here at VidCon. There's supposed to be a concert here happening soon. And I don't think I'm gonna stay for too long. Tomorrow is gonna be the main day, the big day here. I have a bunch of activities planned.
You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have to wait about 20 minutes because my first song is about this assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Holy crap, I can't believe the president is here. I can't see him, but I know he's sitting up there.
Well, there's a camera.
I so admire. Couldn't I serve up the tea while he set the whole party on fire? Couldn't I serve? Couldn't I?
Tell you what, I'm gonna call it a night. See you tomorrow.
And when they write this history, I'll take the moral victory.
Well, here we are. VidCon. It's Thursday, day 2.
I'm going to spend most of my morning attending seminars and meetings, and then the main show floor, which is this huge place, and it's not even that crowded today. I betcha Saturday and Sunday are going to be the busier days. They have all kinds of stuff. Klondike here seems to be making a game show, and Axe, they showed up with an RV. This I am interested in, gear, and B&H here has a pretty large booth. A red camera, perhaps a little too bulky for traveling. Adobe is here too, and they have this area for kids to play. These are the guys I want to talk to, GoPro. Nike has like a mini sports arena. Yeah, really? And then they have several stages for YouTube celebrities to do presentations and panels. Remember Vsauce? He does educational videos and we used to watch him all the time.
Means nothing, so it would become anything. Alright, Kevin, you see a question you want to answer?
There's live music outside, sort of. And the whole conference is massive in size. These guys are giving free video editing classes. Microphones. It's overwhelming. It is very festive out here. On the other hand, the industry area on the 3rd floor, very serious, businesslike. It doesn't even feel right filming it. But it is a nice respite from the crowds. And this is where I've been most of Thursday and Friday, improving my skills. And at the end of the day...
Alright, here I am signing off from the industry reception. And, lots of fun. I've met a couple of people here. And we have good double IPA, so...
Yeah, I'm tired. Good morning. That travel trailer, perhaps a couple of feet too long for that site. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a big RV for that site.
Take the next right onto South Harbor Boulevard.
Anyways, as you probably know, I've been at VidCon for the past couple of days, but I'm kind of VidConed out. So I think today we're gonna do a little bit of exploring around the area, a little bit of sightseeing. And several people have recommended this park in Long Beach called the Hilltop Park, where you can see, you know, a nice view of the whole area.
First, I'm gonna pass by Center City, Anaheim to scout a brewery here where I might be able to do a meetup tonight. And someone recommended Unsung here on the right. And I hear they also have wines, so that might be a good choice. See that marine layer coming up as we get closer to the ocean? Apparently, we're sitting on top of a huge oil field here in Signal Hill, which was very productive during the 1920s. At one point, there were hundreds of oil derricks standing next to each other. It must have been a sight to see.
This is interesting, but this is even more interesting.
This is called Hilltop Park here in the city of Signal Hill. Unfortunately, it is a little bit of a hazy day again, so the views could be better.
View of the Long Beach Harbor looking southwest with Catalina Island in the distance.
Yeah, if it was a clear day, I'm sure we could see Catalina Island. Before I leave, I am going to make a quick live stream from up here to see if anybody wants to meet up this evening at the brewery.
Well, hello everybody, just a quick announcement. I just had this crazy idea. I know a lot of you are here in Southern California, and I was thinking, why don't we have a Southern California meetup? I mean, I should have planned this with more time, and please let me know in the comments if this is a totally bad idea. And it's a little bit hazy, so you can't see all that much. You're supposed to be able to see Catalina Island out there, and even the view towards Los Angeles. I don't know exactly if you're able to see Los Angeles on a clear day, but today obviously not. There's that, besides a little bit of smog, there's that marine layer. All right, let's continue.
Let's go back down to sea level. There's supposed to be this famous ship here docked called the Queen Mary. Parking is $20, and if I were to stay here for the whole day, that might be worth it, but all I want to do is have lunch, really, so we'll see. It is a beautiful, majestic ship. It was an ocean liner from 1936 until 1967, when it was brought here and became a tourist attraction. Equally impressive here is this Cold War era Soviet submarine, the Russian Scorpion, barely floating here in disrepair, unfortunately.
Well, there it is, the Queen Mary. All I really wanted was to go like to the bar and have a drink and maybe some light lunch, but apparently you have to pay the entrance fee in order to do anything. So I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't really want to spend all that much time here at the Queen Mary today. So I just wanted to see it from the outside. It's a great old ship. Maybe one day if I come with Ili, I'll partake. And there's also the Russian Scorpion submarine, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go back to the parking lot.
Well, guess what? If you stay less than half an hour, parking is free.
I stayed less than 30 minutes, so parking was free.
Let's go to downtown Long Beach, Shoreline Drive. It seems to be a nice area with a bunch of restaurants and shopping, the aquarium of the Pacific, lots of touristy stuff like something called Shoreline Village. Let's find parking.
Well, parked back there at the pier. And this part here seems to be like an upscale mall.
Nice boardwalk here, and there's the Queen Mary. I can't help but be reminded a little bit of a smaller version of the Titanic. It is that shape, the ocean liners of the era with the tall funnels. And there it is, Shoreline Village. Let's find something to eat because by now I'm famished. Cool, live music. I like this place already. Oh, where to eat? So many choices. But solo travel pro tip. Whenever I'm by myself like right now, I usually look for a place with a bar. Much less awkward than sitting at a table all by yourself.
Ended up eating here at the Shenanigans Irish pub. They have live music, very nice, very good band there. And I ended up having a Coronado IPA, and they had something called Irish nachos, and that's what I had.
How crowded it would be.
Which is basically like chili fries, but with all the nacho fixings. So that was good. Now I'm just gonna go back and see what else I can do around here.
There, that seems to be the aquarium. Ooh, pretty cool view from up here. This is the convention center walkway, but I just came up here for the view, which is pretty nice. We'll cross Shoreline Drive further down.
Oh no, they have the scooters here too. Well, you know me, I have to have my espresso. Well, there we go, $6 for 2 hours. Now where do we go? Where do you want to go today?
What do you say we take Ocean Boulevard here all the way to the end? There's Island White, part of the Thumbs Islands, also called Astronaut Islands. Let's park here and check out the beach here in Belmont Shores and the Belmont Veterans Memorial Pier. Seems like a good spot to stretch my legs and see all these offshore islands I'm so intrigued by.
Right, this is the Belmont Veterans Memorial Pier.
And that would be Chaffee Island, another one of these 4 artificial offshore islands named after dead astronauts, which are actually oil facilities, landscaped and decorated to camouflage the operations and reduce noise. There's a cruise ship and the Queen Mary, way out there in the distance. Seems to be a pretty nice beach, actually. I wish I would have brought my bathing suit. Although, on second thought, that water is probably really cold.
Alright, let's go all the way to the end of this peninsula. Only 7 minutes according to this. 1.8 miles, which means there's traffic.
very nice. This is called Alamitos Peninsula. Whoa, that's a lot of sailboats at Alamitos Bay here. Let's go back to Anaheim and see if anybody shows up at my meetup with such short notice. I'm having a Tatooine Sunset Hazy IPA and you're not gonna believe what happened.
Alright, we just had a great meetup here and now we're going to go to Disneyland.
Only 3 people showed up, but that's not the coolest part. A gentleman who came with his wife, he happens to work at Disneyland and he invited me and Manny, the other viewer who came to see me, to go into the park, at least for a couple of hours. How cool is that? Even though this was part of my original plan coming into Disneyland, I had kind of given up on that idea. Isn't it incredible when things happen serendipitously like this? There's the centerpiece, Sleeping Beauty's castle. And it is actually quite surreal to be here. Usually when you come to Disney, it is after months of planning and here we are, on a whim.
It is really quite surreal to be here because this was not on the plan. And serendipitously, we're here in Disneyland. And let's go see Star Wars.
It is hard not to compare it with its Florida counterpart, but this is the original. In true Disney fashion, everything is perfect. I imagine they come every single night, retouching the paint, taking care of every detail, immaculately cleaning everything, leaving not a speck of dust out of place. And even though it is pretty crowded, it doesn't feel all that bad. Ooh, good music. Yeah, kind of wish we could have come earlier. It is getting dark. Oh, we're getting close. As soon as you approach the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge area, the whole ambience begins to change. And this is what Disney does best. Creating the experience. The experience of being in an alien planet. Everything is different. From the light fixtures to the trash cans to the random cast member in costume and in character. Everything is put in place to make you feel like you have just stepped through the looking glass. We're supposed to be at a remote frontier outpost, a planet called Batuu, which is a place we haven't seen in any of the movies or TV series, by the way. A planet of smugglers, bounty hunters, rogue adventurers, and people who don't want to be found. We are about to enter the Black Spire Outpost Market, a bazaar of sorts, from long time ago in a galaxy far away. This is going to be interesting. And so is this gentleman here. Let's step in and notice every detail. Notice how everything has been made to look old, worn out, in decay. Even the lights, the fabrics overhead. It really does feel like stepping into some ancient alien world. Oh, there's another vlogger. A family vlog, perhaps? My dad, the architect, would have loved to see this. Oh, looks like they're using some old engine to cook. The attention to detail is remarkable. I really wish we would have more time, but we have to be out of here Cinderella style before the fireworks. What do we see coming up here? Not this, that. Here's the piece de resistance. Somehow, the Millennium Falcon managed to land here in Batu.
As you can see, there is a line to take a picture with the Millennium Falcon at the right angle. So, yeah, it's a thing. This is the new thing here in Disney, and it's really cool. Well, this is the line to go into the cantina. I was wondering if they served IPAs in there, but with that line, we're not gonna find out. Some other day, some other time, perhaps. Big line. All right, let's continue. Oh, I wanna give me a lightsaber.
By the way, I want to thank Manny for the camera work and the gentleman who invited us here who shall remain anonymous. Meeting great people all over the country and all over the world for that matter is definitely one of the best perks of what I do. I hope we meet again someday. Just like that, we are back on Earth.
Check out the castle. Alright everybody, this was a magical experience here at Disneyland. I was really looking forward to it, but and it happened serendipitously as it always does.
The video.
And there's Manny.
Robert's the best, he's awesome.
Alright.
Watch his videos over and over again.
And I think from here, from Disneyland, we're gonna sign off. Tomorrow we're going to San Diego. And it's gonna be hopefully another great day here in Southern California. Until next time, thank you so much for watching and see you on the road to the castle.
I'm riding in my